Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a few 4th of July DIYs or patriotic DIYs that I wanted to bring to y'all. And I wanted to go ahead and get these out to y'all before I do my home tour. And then I'll also will go ahead and be getting this home tour out to you guys also right after this DIY. And so that way you can see how I've decorated my home for the 4th. So let's go ahead and get started with our first project. And for this, you'll need all materials from the Dollar Tree. I found this piece here of wood. And as you see, it does have a hanger out to the side, but I will be taking this off and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with that. So I have this here. And then I've also picked up 3 of these bead garlands in the red, white, and the blue. So we'll be using those. And then I also found these pack of 2 star ornaments as well. Now you could use a stain or a paint. I'm not going to, I'm just going to use the natural state that it is. But I do want to mention that. And then also I do have a few pieces of some patriotic ribbon, so I will be using that as well. So let's go ahead and get started with, I'm going to go ahead and take off my jute twine from my hanger here. And instead of using it the way it is to be hung, let's see, which way is it? Vertically, I'm going to hang it horizontally. So I'm going to still hold on to this twine because I can still use that. And then as you see, it's just the plain piece of wood like right here. All right, so this is a very, very, very easy project. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this paper off of my garlands. I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'm gonna use this because we are going to turn this into, it's gonna look like a wreath. So let me go ahead and take this off here. And I'll show you what we're gonna do with this. So I'm going to go with red, white, blue. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay these on here exactly where I want them. And then I am just going to glue them on there just like this. Let me see if my hot glue gun is ready. It's right here beside me. Okay. All right, so first before I do this, I've decided instead, let me grab my ribbon here and I am going to place it, I want to cover up these holes on the end where I just took the twine from. So I'm going to grab my ribbon here and I'm going to lay it here at the ends. So let's see, I'm gonna make sure this is right over these holes. And then the other end, there isn't any holes. So let me just go along with some glue here where the holes are at. And I'll lay this ribbon down here. And I will hold it up so you can see what that looks like. Okay. And then I don't have holes on this other side, so I'm gonna have to kind of just go with it and try to hope that I lay it down about in the same spot. All right. This is probably gonna be the easiest one of them all, and I probably need to trim a piece of that off, but you see how I have it there so far. Okay, so then I'm just going to take some glue and put it on the back side of this garland. Make sure I get a good amount here without burning myself. All right, and then I'm just gonna place it right down on here. Oops. I have glue strands going everywhere, y'all. Alrighty, let's see. I want to make sure I have it about as even as possible. And then I'm going to run some more glue. Oops, I'm making a mess, y'all. It's going all over my counter. Okay. I have to clean up all these glue strands. And then I'll just go ahead and do that one. Do this one, I'm sorry. That blue one was kind of coming apart a bit. It wasn't as packed together. Okay, and then I'll lay this one down. Hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. All right, so that's what we have so far. Again, this is a very, very, very easy project. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my stars here. Now, I got 2 packs because I needed 3 of them. So I will have an extra one, but I do have a tree in my bedroom. So I'll just take the other one and I'll just hang it from my tree in the bedroom. All right, so now we have them like this. And what I've decided to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the bead part off and just strictly just use the star itself. So I'm trying to think of how I need to do this. All right, so I'm gonna push this piece back and go ahead and clip this off. So that way I can still try to use this beading for something else. So I'm just gonna snip it off. Because I might can find another project or something else to do with this. So I don't want to just throw it out. As a crafter, we always try to find other ways to use things that we don't end up using, but I just wanted to use strictly just the stars. Okay, so then they look like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue one on each one of my little wreaths. Oops. So I'll just put a dab of glue on each of the tips here. And then press it on down on here. Okay. Sorry y'all about the bird in the background. You know, I've mentioned plenty of times that my daughter has a parakeet, and he gets in a way of chirping. So yeah, so you'll probably hear him there in the background. He must be pretty excited this morning. So he's just chirping back there. Trying to make sure that all my tips of my star are on here good. Okay, so that's what that looks like there. And like I said, you could paint it or you could stain it, but for time purposes, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I'm okay with it the way that it looks. And then I'm gonna take my twine that I just took apart here, and I'm gonna put a bead of glue on the back, and then have it as my hanger horizontally. So let me now turn this over. And figure out exactly where I want this to go. And I don't have my pieces that help with pressing it down, so I'm gonna try my best here. So I'm just gonna put a bead of glue down and then put another bead of glue right over it. All right, y'all, so that is it for this, and I'm going to hang it up in my home somewhere. I have a place where I've already decided that I want to put it. So I hope that you like this little easy DIY, and I'll try to insert a picture as well as it hung on the wall. But you could change it up if you wanted to. I just like the simplicity of it, and so this is what I came up with. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready to move on to the next project. For this next project I have here, you will need 2 of the Dollar Tree wooden stars. And I've also seen these at Walmart as well if you can't find these at Dollar Tree, but I was able to find them there. So I have those 2 there. And then I also picked up 2 of these self-adhesive wall tiles. And so I chose the blue with the white. And then I chose the silver one there. So we're going to actually paint the silver. I'm going to leave the blue the way that it is, but I am going to paint over the silver. And all I have here is the Aqua Barrel just red gloss paint. And I have a Sharpie here so I can trace it, a pair of scissors, and of course my paintbrush. So this is another very simple project as well. I do have my hot glue gun, so you'll see that I may not need the hot glue gun. Well, we'll see, because these are self-adhesive, so I'll have to see how well that they do. I might add some hot glue with it just a bit for, to make sure that it holds down good. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the packaging. And all we're going to do is just trace the star onto our tile. So you can lay it on here and use whatever of the pattern that you want. I probably will go more towards the middle. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay my star right on here. And then I'm going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to trace around and then cut it out. So we're trying to figure out where's the best placement. I think I'm going to kind of go right here in the middle so that it gets at least the middle piece here. As you see, that middle piece there, and then parts of these. I'm going to try to get it as best as I can. Let's see, I'm just trying to figure out where's the best place I want to try to get this. Okay, I'm gonna go in right here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead with my Sharpie, go all the way around. All right, I'm gonna set this one to the side and I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. All right, y'all, so actually the sticky part is on here, but I'm going to hold on to that because I might can use that for another project. So I will have to actually glue these on, which is perfectly fine with me. It's no problem whatsoever. But I do want to do a little bit of trimming here because you can still see the Sharpie marks. So I'm gonna go in here and kind of clean this up just a little bit better so it's not so noticeable, you know, when you go to glue it down on there. So I'm just gonna go along and just do a little bit of trimming here, and hopefully it won't make that big of a difference once I actually get ready to glue it down on there. So let me get this all trimmed up, and then we'll get to painting the silver star. Okay, so we have them all cut out here. I'm gonna put the blue to the side, but I do want to get ready to paint this silver one here. So I'm gonna put me some paint in my little paint palette. And I don't want to get crazy with this. I kind of just want it to be kind of like a distressed kind of like look. So I'm trying not to get too much paint on here, but I do want to brush it along here, and that way it is also red, to bring in some of that red there. So I'm just gonna go along there, and can you see there? And I'm just gonna brush without having, I don't wanna have gloppy looking paint. So I'm trying to be careful. I don't know if you can see or not. I'm trying to get some of that off of here so it doesn't look so gloppy. I don't have anything underneath here, but I can wipe this off my countertop. But I'm just going to make sure that I get like the places that are like popped up. I do want to make sure that those are, you know, gone over real good. And I'll show you once I have it painted what this looks like. Just totally forgot to put something down underneath. Oh yeah, y'all, while this is drying and he's down here by my feet, I want to mention that I think it was in my last video, I mentioned about having a new kitten, and we did take it to the vet, and it is a boy. Let me kind of get in a little bit closer so y'all can see him. Let me put him down. The actual feeder is going off, so he's having a, so he's running over there now. But yes, we did decide to keep him, so now we have 3 cats. If you've been with me for a while now, my oldest cat is 2 years old. Her name is Lily. And I did show her when we got her as a kitten. And then we got Maggie. She is 1 year old. So we got her a year after Lily. And then ironically, a year after Maggie, now we have the 3rd one, and his name is Rascal. So it's Lily, Maggie, and Rascal. But it's been so much fun though. I didn't think that I'd ever see myself with 3 cats. I've always had just 1, but it's all right though. There's something else. All right, so there is our red star there. So try not to get too heavy-handed on it, and you can kind of see. So I think it'll look real good together. So let me go ahead and get my blue star and my wood piece. And I'm just gonna go ahead and run some glue across here. If he comes back by again, I'll show y'all. He was getting a little bit antsy in my arms, but he's over there eating. He heard that feeder go off. Ooh, I'll burn myself. And he went running. Okay, I'm gonna put some glue along here. Ooh. Okay, let me set that one to the side. And that paint, it grew, it dried fairly quick. I can't talk, y'all. All right, so I'm just gonna lay this right on down here. Hope y'all can see. I'm gonna lay it straight down on here. And y'all, this is so easy. I'm just gonna prop mine up somewhere. If you wanted to, you could even do it where you can hang them, but I'm just going to actually prop them up. I have an idea where I want to put them, so I will show you also as well. I'll insert a picture so you can see where I have them placed at. But I saw this project, I would say probably about a year or two ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, I like that little project. And you see how easy it is. It's so easy. So, you know, if you're looking for a little easy, little DIY, this one definitely is it. Okay. Make sure I got it on here just right. Trim this little piece off at the top here. Okay, there we go. And like I said, y'all, I'm going to prop mine up and just sit them somewhere. I'm trying to think of where. I think I was going to put it over here on my hutch. But there's what they look like, and I think they'll be so cute there together. Let me bring it in again. Side by side. I like the red, white, and blue all together. So easy project. So wanted to show y'all how I did those. All right, y'all, so we have one more project, and then that will be the rest of these 4th of July projects. I do intend on bringing to y'all some summer DIYs. I have a few in mind, so I do want to show y'all what I've come up with for the summertime. All right, y'all, so let me go ahead and clean this up, and then we'll go and get started with the next project. Okay, so for this next project, you will need 3 of these cones, and these did come from Dollar Tree, but I know that also that Walmart sells them as well. And these are the 6.9 inch by 2.9 inch. And they are all the same exact size, so I grabbed 3 of those. And then another thing that I have here are the acrylic gems. Now again, I chose, this is the only colors they come in, so I have the blue, the clear, and I have the red as well. So this is what we're gonna do. Let me put these to the side. And I already have some red already opened here. So I'm gonna go ahead, whoopsies. I'm gonna go ahead and open these up. Where am I? There it is. And I don't know how many of these I'm going to need. Let's just go ahead and start with one of each color for now. And then we'll see what we need. Let's see if I can open this. There we go. I'm gonna try to put them in piles here, y'all. So there's many different ways that you can do this. You could do one color per tree, or you could do multiple colors on each of the trees. I think what I'm going to do is I first was going to do one color per tree, but this is the thing, is that I really had this idea initially to do winter trees. And then after that, I thought Valentine tree. So I think, trying to think of what I want to do here. Because I could make this all in one project, and then they could be used for each of the holidays or seasons. Just trying to decide on what I want to do here. So I could just kind of keep from having to keep, you know, making a lot more. So I'll take this off of here. Trying to think if there is like a flat end to these, and then there's a pointed end. So of course I'd have to lay them on here on the flat end. And okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go with one color per tree. That's what I'm gonna do. So all you do is you just take your hot glue gun and you glue your pieces on your styrofoam trees here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and go and get the process started with all three of these. And I'll do a little bit on each one, and so that way you can kind of see where I am with it. And then once I get it fully done, then I'll show y'all what it looks like at the very end. All right, that's where we started so far with the red. And as you see, you can get all of them across the top. So that was good. I was worried about that. I was like, oh my gosh, am I gonna be able to work with that? I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do about the top yet. I'm gonna leave that. I might just even, maybe I'll just like leave one, put one maybe on the top maybe as well. You will see the styrofoam underneath. I'm not gonna worry about that. So let me go ahead and move on a little bit further, and then that way I'll show y'all what it starts to look like. Okay, y'all, so that's what we have so far. I think it is real pretty. I like the looks of it. So it is kind of, some of these are a little bit difficult to kind of keep going in a row, but for the most part, you know, it's going okay. I probably have to clean up some because I do have strands, you know, everywhere. But all in all, though, I do think it's real pretty, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue on here, and I don't know how many of these packs I'm going to have to use. I do have a bunch of them though over here that I've just collected, because after I came up with this idea, I was like, if I'm gonna do other holidays and seasons, I need more. So I have a whole bunch over here in this container here. And also be prepared to have a good bit of glue if you're gonna do this project. Luckily, I have these pretty long glue sticks, so you will actually need a good little bit of glue for this. All right, so I just wanted to come back and mention to y'all that I started right here at the actual seam, and I just take a line of glue and I just run it across, and then I just press the gems right on there. And I found that that's a pretty, you know, quick process by doing so like that. So I'm just gonna run it all the way over, and then I just push them in and go. Like, it's so much easier by doing that. I do have glue strands everywhere, so be aware of that, because I just mentioned that as well. So that's another thing. But I mean, other than that, I do like the way that this is starting to look. It is real pretty. And so far we're still using one pack. But I only have a few left here, so I will have to end up going into a second pack. But I would say 2-pack per tree if you're gonna do these from the actual, from Dollar Tree. All right, y'all, so we have it all finished there. And I like the way that it turned out. I think it's super cute. And like I said, I can use this for other holidays as well. I will use this for like Valentine's Day. I can pull this out for Christmas. And so I think that it's really a cute little DIY. Let me see about, maybe I forgot about the one at the top. So let's see about, let's go ahead and fit one here at the top as well. And as you see, I haven't started with the other two as of yet. Just got this one done. So yeah, I'm happy with this. I think this is super cute, real easy DIY. What I will say is my strands of glue went everywhere, so I do have to come back in here and like clean up and all. But other than that though, I think it's a real nice little cute DIY. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do my other two, and then I'm not gonna let y'all sit through all this. I'm just gonna go ahead and get these other two done. and then I'll come back and I'll show y'all what these look like. I got glue everywhere, y'all. So what was I gonna mention? Oh, so I used one full pack. I don't know if it tells you how many's in here or not. No, it just gives you the ounces. But I did use one full pack, and then I went into a little bit of another pack, but you see how much I have left over. So I didn't end up using all of it. I have a bunch more still down in here. So I will probably be making some more in the future for the certain like holidays and all. Like I know I want me a few of them for the winter time, or more than just two, or you know. So I'll make some more of them, but it's just I wanted to make sure that I collected a good bit because I didn't know how many I would need. I'm sitting here trying to put this glue in the trash here. So let me go ahead and get started with doing these others. And like I said, when I get them done, then I will show y'all what these look like as well. There is the seam on there, if you can kind of see that. That's where I kind of was, my starting point is. And like I said, I just went around with some glue, and then I just went in a straight line and just attached them. I mean, it's super, super, super easy. Like I said, the only thing is about these glue strands. I'm gonna try my best to do a little bit better on these other ones. So hopefully I don't have that issue. But yeah, I mean, it's a real easy project to do if you're wanting to do something like this, you know, to add to your decor. So let me go ahead and finish this off. And see, it just, the strands are so bad. That's the worst part really of it all. I mean, otherwise it's an easy project to just add these right on there. So let me go ahead and get these two done, and then I'll show you the finished product. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Okay, y'all, we have them all completed. So here they all are. I think that they turned out real cute. It was a little time consuming with all the gluing, so keep that in mind. Glue strands were going everywhere, so I do have a lot of cleaning up to do, but I do like the way that they turned out. I think they're just so stinking cute, and the way that the light hits them, I think they're real pretty. It's too bad that they don't come in any other colors besides these. This is the only colors I've seen is the red, white, and the blue. I wish that they would come in some other colors as well, but this is the only colors that I have found, and I think that's out there. So I will show y'all where I have this also as well. And you'll see all 3 of these in my home tour, so I will show those as well. But I hope that y'all like this video. Let me get my other few little things here. As you see, we have the stars here as well. And then I also have the hanging piece that we did in the beginning. So I'll hold all these out to the side. So there's our 3 projects there. I hope that y'all like these projects. I hope that you, if you're interested, that you'll try this as well. I think they are very easy projects to do. And I just wanted to show y'all, you know, what I came up with. So let me set these down here. Move this back so y'all can see a little bit better. So there they are. All right, y'all. Well, I hope that you liked my video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you are new and you are visiting my channel for the first time, welcome. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. And as always, y'all, thanks for watching. Bye.